Welcome, everyone, to LSU's Tiger Stadium, one of the most intimidating environments in all of sports. This Death Valley crowd has been getting ready and hyped for this one. We've got a great matchup here on deck. Still early in the season, but both teams come in undefeated, ready to test each other and try to stay perfect on the year. As we'll see the number 15 team in the country, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. And the Sun Devils will kick this away to start us off. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Ball handed off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Second down after that previous play. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. They'll try to keep the opening drive going here. It's 3rd down and 2. Can he make it to the marker? He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Boy, the defense misses out on an opportunity to get off of the field. They got the offense to 3rd down, and they just weren't able to prevent them from converting.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And now the handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. He'll hand it off. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain.
Now the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now we've got a 4th down.
Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on the opening drive from their own territory. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
Arizona State.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, LSU.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Brought down at the 46, good enough for a first down.
Well, this is football today, whether you're watching the NFL or college football. Coaches go for it on 4th down. Here's the opening drive. 4th down on their own side of the 50. Don't even blink. They go for it. To their credit, they pick it up, and they're thinking about trying to get points here on this opening drive.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. And there's the handoff. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Sticking with the running game. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Strong opening drive. This is play number 9, but it's 3rd down now. Try and muscle for the first down. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
Bit too far away to trust a field goal attempt. The offense on the field on 4th down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Forced out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be first down and goal.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. And the running back takes the handoff and tackled there by the defense. Offense facing 2nd and goal.
Let's go.
That's a design quarterback keeper. Solid tackle, able to get him down.
Good Good job by the offensive line to get some positive yards, but not quite into the end zone. Now we're going to have a 3rd and goal.
They've moved it to the 3. Now it's 3rd and goal. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And they've got him.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
It's 4th and goal. Forget the chip shot. They're going for it on 4th down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. This should be the last play of the quarter. On the handout, they'll test the right side here. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Backed up at the 1, he's going to throw it. He'll take a deep shot here. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Sun Devils come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. It's a shotgun run call. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Here's the option play. The back's got it on the pitch. And the junior able to bring him down quickly. Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. The Sun Devils will line up to boot it away. On a punt now for the first time today. And a low line drive, ugly punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. BYU Bengals offense is back out on the field. Last time the defense got a big fourth down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. On first down, it's play action. He'll take a deep shot. Makes the grab down at the 15-yard line. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
Well, when the dust settles and the games are over, it's how many big plays did you create and how many did you prevent. This is a huge play for this offense. Now, can they get the ball into the end zone or they have to settle for 3?
The back's got it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I love watching the speed of this defense. This time doing a good job of reading their keys. They saw the guard pull, shot through the A-gap, used their speed and instincts to blow this play up.
Handoff heading left. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I like the call here. Third down and long. You know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on third down and long.
Kick is up and no good. Yes, the score remains the same.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. That poor kicker.
And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. And the Sun Devils looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. There's the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. They'll try to run for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Trying to find some room. It's Jones.
Ball carrier is the runner. Gain of 2. Second down.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Solid run. Tackled at the 45-yard line.
You know, toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, play's going to blow up.
Running play called on 3rd and short. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Marked down at the 50. And that's good enough for a first down.
And the Sun Devils are moving quickly down the field. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. He's running out of time here. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Chris, I really felt the quarterback came off the fake a little bit too quick. The defense didn't bite at all on the play action. They saw the quarterback had the ball, attacked, and got the sack.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute warning. Second and long for this offense after the sack. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. They look to throw it here on second down. He's going to take off. He's found some room at the 45.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Makes a quick grab and moves the ball to the 35. Another first down.
Well, it's a good thing they pick up the first down here because it would have been interesting to see. They were kind of in that no man's area there. If they did not pick up the first down, would they have kicked the field goal or would they have gone for it? But here, doesn't matter. Nice first down.
The Sun Devils begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive, running the ball, throwing the football. Seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Well, the reality with any screen pass is they usually take a little bit of time to develop. And though they often can hit big, sometimes they take too long to cook up. And sometimes you can get sacked.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. Offense looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Empty set now. 5 wide. Now in 3rd and very long. Looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Long enough and good. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So they settled for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Heading left after the handoff. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a 1st down. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
Took contact on the throw. And the pass falls incomplete in the final play of this first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this 3rd quarter underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. Important possession here to begin the 3rd quarter as they try to continue momentum from the first half and build on this lead. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Defense is coming after him. On the move, trying to scramble for the 1st down, comes up short.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
The quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch play to the back. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. At the 10 now. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Sun Devils. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Big gain, moves the ball across midfield to the 45.
Chris, is it possible to be DBU and wide receiver U at the same time? I think the LSU fans think it's possible. They always seem to have great defensive backs, and they always have pass catchers that just show up and show out week after week, year after year.
They're going to run it. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Now it's second down here. The back's got it again. He shreds the tackle. Looks like LSU has the first down. Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. And here's the handoff. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So second and 6. Here comes a handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Can he take it all the way? The 30, inside the 20. Gonna take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, ASU.
Well, an aggressive approach by this offense backfires. The defense not fooled at all. Good job of stepping in front of this throw, and they take it back for a touchdown.
And the extra point is good. It's 17-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
LSU 0.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
After the first down loss, it's second and long from the 17. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. There's a screen pass to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver, but there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a third down.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And that one's picked off. What a play. It's a short return to make the tackle at the 25, but what a play for this defense.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They stop him, but it's a first down.
That's a first down for the offense.
And the Sun Devils looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Handoff to the left. Oh, look at the quick cut. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Looking for some space. It's Jones. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the 1st down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that 1st down.
And the Sun Devils will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. Touchdown, Arizona State. To stretch the lead, the route is on. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the 2nd half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the 2nd half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
And the point after is right down the middle.
LSU 0.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
On the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 3rd.
This guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
Handoff to the right side. The Soft were able to bring him down quickly.
Picks up 1. 2nd down coming up.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
He missed it. And the margin remains 24. Still a 3-score game.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead he shanks it.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, the defense does a really nice job here of not only pressuring the quarterback, but not tipping their hand with coverage. They went to double coverage, but didn't show it till late. They confused the quarterback, and they almost came up with an interception.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Snags the quick throw. Breaks loose at the 45. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. LSU getting set for the 1st and 10 now.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete. So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And they pick up the first down of the 23, getting closer to the red zone. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the football. He's moving out of the pocket now. Receiver makes the grab, and he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this 3rd quarter.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Arizona State 24, LSU 0.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. From the shotgun, drops back. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Man, if I'm this offense, Chris, I stay aggressive. I know they didn't connect there, but keep testing this defense. Keep challenging, because if you do connect on that one...
the sack is made there by the freshman.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And they've got him a sack to end the drive. What a play by this defense.
I love the aggressive nature here by this defense on this 4th down. The offense is going for it, and instead of sitting back, they decide to attack that offensive front. They get after them with a lot of bodies, and they're able to come up with that sack.
And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. It's an option look. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards. After the loss on 1st down, it's 2nd and long from the 22. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Running back grabs it on a screen. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Catch is made way down inside the 30. Touchdown, Sun Devils. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Number 19.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now they get set to kick it away.
The score, Arizona State 31, LSU 0.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start the... And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Offense getting set. It's second down. They'll run it here. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
How about that, Chris? The big man comes up with a sack. You don't see that every day. But give him credit. He got to the quarterback and got a sack.
Defense looking to keep the pressure on. Third down coming up. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. It's a big gain all the way to enemy territory, tackled at the 45.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Second down after that run on the previous play.
Let's go.
Takes the handoff and tests the left side. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Picks up 9. First down for the Tigers.
Okay, ready?
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Moves.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Here's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run the ISO play, but the interior O-line just overwhelmed that time.
Yeah, give the defensive line all the credit in the world because they just manhandled this offensive line. They won the line of scrimmage. It's a very simple play. You should be able to, at the very least, get some positive yards here, but not when you lose the battle up front.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They're going to run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back.
On the set.
9th play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long.
3:25.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice.
Clear. Clear.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Complete to the running back. But can he get there? They finally get him down, but a solid gain in that screen pass. Good call there.
Hey, that's a great gain right here for these guys. And it hasn't been a good day, let's face it. But I love the fact that they're still fighting. In a drive like this, who knows what it could do for you? Maybe get points on the board. Maybe not able to come back in this game. But, man, it could really help you down the road as far as showing what your character is about and how you're not giving up.
Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Got space looking for the end zone here. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, LSU.
You know, today's not been their day, but the thing that you can always hang your hat on is these guys are still competing. They come up with a touchdown here late in the 4th quarter. You can use that as hopefully some momentum into next week.
Coach makes the decision to go for a 2-point conversion. Quarterback drops back. Catch made by the tight end. And he's not going to get there. The 2-point try fails. They can't cut into this deficit any further.
Arizona State 31, LSU 6.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Set to kick it away.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And the Arizona State offense takes over. 1st and 10.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Play action here on 1st down. And looking for a big play here. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. He's hit as he throws it. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
And I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Sun Devils will bring their punt team on the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Oh, and he's got some space here. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down.
And your LSU Tigers will take over. First and 10.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. This thing is so out of hand, all you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
Timeout, Arizona State.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup.
Here we go. Ready.
Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. No huddle now for the offense.
First down for the Tigers.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And the ball is picked off.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. Not much the defense can do here. Time to just kneel down and take the victory home. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Now here comes the bunch formation. The DB is backing off from the line now. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's 3rd down.
That is a really tough feeling for a receiver to be way downfield like that, ready for a big play, and just unable to connect with your quarterback. I'm sure they're going to go to the sideline, looking to call another shot downfield again here in a little bit.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Contact as he let the ball go. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Chris, I just don't know about this call. I like the aggressive approach, but at this point, late in the game, playing with the lead, 3rd down and long, maybe you run the ball. You know, work that clock. Continue to think about the big picture. Now you're facing 4th down and long, and I think you got to punt it away and hope the defense can secure a victory.
And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10.
Get set, get set.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And that's it. The game will end on one last incompletion. So this team is beginning to stack wins now against really high-quality opposition. You wonder what the ceiling for this group is.
Yeah, I think you're right. This is a football team right now that's playing with a lot of confidence. I like the way that they are progressing. We'll just have to see how far they can continue to progress and where it'll take them.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.